now that we find her, what can you tease about what she's been up to and what her mindset is about the work that she once did?
So she's never coming back to the BAU. She has been going to therapy, and which is something that I personally highly recommend for everybody. I think therapy and journal keeping make the world expand. And I think that she has realized that the trauma that she had from dealing with people in trauma, she didn't know how to offload it. It's caused her a tremendous amount of armoring that she has spent much of the pandemic sort of exploring and disarmoring herself. And there are people that during the pandemic, Kirsten was one of them, that like thrived, right? That because I had food security and privilege and all of that. And yes, it was scary and all that, but my internal world, I made it safer. And it gave me pause that time to be like, okay, how do I show up in the world? What's my radical responsibility to the world? How do I want to care about social justice, stuff like that you can either ignore and contract or not ignore and expand. And her way of doing it was to sort of curate a job that was going to help kids and do all this stuff. And then set up like rules for herself and boundaries so that when this thing happens that sort of thrusts her back there, she's very conflicted, but she can't not do it. So the question becomes, how do you go back into something and adhere to the promises and the value system of who you now have decided you are? And I think she does a really good job of that. I think I think Garcia makes a bunch of stumbles, and that's part of the fun of watching it.